The Antitrix is the evil watch worn by Kevin, Ben 10's arch nemesis. The invention of this alien device traces back to the villain Vilgax, who worked as Azimuth's assistant in the past and learned the secrets of creating alien watches from him. However, Vilgax betrayed Azimuth, stole his invention, the Omnitrix, and set out to conquer the universe. In response, Azimuth trapped half of Vilgax's DNA inside the Omnitrix and sent it to Earth, while banishing the other half to the Null Void, along with other villains like Ghost Freak. But somehow, Vilgax managed to escape the Null Void, trick Ben, and steal back the half of his DNA that was locked inside the Omnitrix. Afterward, Vilgax reached out to Kevin, Ben's rival, by invading his dreams to teach him how to build the alien watch. Kevin successfully constructed the Antitrix, but he added a few of his own modifications. Because of this, the Ben 10 Reboot universe features two watches, the heroic Omnitrix and the evil Antitrix. If we were to take a look inside the Antitrix, you would find yourself in the transformation room facing the alien pods. However, there are 11 alien pods here, not just 10 like in the Omnitrix. Furthermore, there are links between the alien chambers, allowing Kevin to splice and fuse alien DNA to create much stronger transformations. For example, the alien Crystal Fist is a fusion of Diamond Head and Chromastone. In this way, the Antitrix is very similar to Ben 10,000's Biomnitrix, given its ability to merge alien DNA. Stepping outside the transformation room, you would encounter two other rooms, one open and the other closed. The open room contains the new aliens that Kevin unlocked within the watch, such as Alien V and Humongosaur. This new room was unlocked when Vilgax stole the Omnitrix key in the movie Ben 10 vs. the Universe and inserted it into the Antitrix, opening an entirely new chamber containing the most powerful aliens. Leaving the room of new aliens, you would find yourself in front of a locked room that hasn't been opened yet. This is the Omnikix, armored aliens room within the Antitrix, functioning similarly to the armored aliens of the Omnitrix, but specifically tailored for the Antitrix. If the Omnitrix key were to be reinserted into the Antitrix in a specific way, we would likely see Kevin transforming into these armored aliens. And if you tried to exit the watch entirely, you would pass through the storage room, which contains only some, but not all, of the DNA samples from the Omnitrix. This is because Vilgax had previously teamed up with Dr. Animo to plot and steal a select few DNA samples from the Omnitrix. Vilgax later passed this genetic data on to Kevin, serving as the foundational blueprint Kevin used to build the Antitrix. Unlike the Omnitrix, the Antitrix lacks an omnicore room. As a result, it is highly unstable and prone to malfunctioning. This is exactly why Vilgax tricked Ben to gain access to the inside of the Omnitrix. He wanted to reach the omnicore and steal it to stabilize his own alien watch designs. However, Ben managed to stop him and banish him back to the Null Void. The absence of this omnicore is what caused the Antitrix to glitch in Ben 10 vs. the Universe, and it's also why it malfunctioned in the future when Kevin was transformed into Humongosaur. While we've seen the Omnitrix evolve throughout the Ben 10 season, the Antitrix remained exactly the same. Ben even acquired two Omnitrixes at one point. We saw Ben 10,000 wearing dual watches known as the Biomnitrix. Each watch transforms him into a different alien, and then the two are fused together to create a brand new, vastly more powerful alien. A prime example is Atomic X, which is a fusion of the two strongest aliens in the franchise, Alien X and Atomix. So, could Kevin ever obtain more than one Antitrix? The answer lies in the movie Ben 10, Alien Extinction. If an evil version of Ben could travel through time and dimensions to steal Omnitrixes from alternate Bens, eventually collecting 11 of them to achieve absolute power, then Kevin is theoretically capable of doing the exact same thing. In the Ben 10,000 special, we saw Kevin 11,000 transformed into Humongosaur. If he had traveled through the time portal alongside Ben 10,000 to the past, he could have met his younger self, taken his Antitrix, and ended up with two of them. By doing so, he could unlock Alien 5 and become the most powerful villain in Ben 10 history. However, the truth is that Kevin doesn't actually need two watches. The Antitrix already fuses DNA internally to produce hybrid aliens. For instance, Alien V is a fusion of Alien X and Waybig, which perfectly explains his ability to grow to giant sizes. Similarly, Humongoraptor is a hybrid of Humongosaur and Swampfox, which is why he can breathe fire. The Antitrix also boasts unique features of its own, such as Master Control, allowing Kevin to seamlessly switch from one alien to another without reverting to his human form. There is another secret about the Antitrix. It has 4 external sensors. Their primary function is to stay linked to the Omnitrix and siphon DNA from it. This explains why Kevin's watch glitched in the Ben 10,000 special at the exact same time Ben's watch was malfunctioning. The two devices are intricately connected. So if Kevin managed to dual wield the Antitrix, and we've already seen Ben dual wielding wielding the Omnitrix. Who do you think would be stronger? Who would win in a final showdown? Let us know your thoughts in the comments, guys.